What if mastering just 4 things could completely transform your life? Your mouth, mood, money, and mind. Discover the timeless, Stoic secrets that help you build unshakable self-discipline. Control your thoughts and become the strongest version of yourself. Most people spend their entire lives trying to change their circumstances, yet very few ever stop to master themselves. They believe success comes from luck, talent, connections, or perfect timing, but the Stoics taught something different. They believe that true power begins when you learn to control what is already within your reach. Not the world around you, not other people, not the economy, not the weather, but yourself. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your decisions. And your decisions are shaped by 4 powerful forces: your mouth, your mood, your money, and your mind. The first is your mouth. Words are powerful. A single sentence can build a friendship, inspire a team, save a relationship, or destroy years of trust. Most people speak without thinking. They react when they should reflect. They argue when they should listen. They complain when they should improve. The Stoics understood that silence is often more powerful than speech. Before speaking, ask yourself whether your words are true, necessary, and useful. The strongest people are not those who always have something to say. They are those who know when to remain silent. Every careless word costs energy. Every thoughtful word creates value. When you master your mouth, you stop becoming a prisoner of your emotions and start becoming the architect of your reputation. The second force is your mood. Life is unpredictable. Some days bring success, while others bring disappointment. Many people allow their emotions to control their actions. When they feel motivated, they work hard. When they feel tired, they quit. When they feel confident, they take action. When they feel afraid, they stop moving forward. This is why they remain stuck. The Stoics believe that emotion should be acknowledged, but never allowed to rule your decisions. Your mood is temporary, but your actions create permanent results. A disciplined person does not wait to feel motivated. They do what needs to be done regardless of how they feel. They understand that progress is built through consistency, not emotion. The moment you stop obeying every feeling and start acting according to your values, your life begins to change. The third force is your money. Money itself is neither good nor bad. It is simply a tool, yet many people become controlled by it. They spend to impress others. They chase luxury before building stability. They sacrifice peace for possessions. The Stoics taught that wealth should serve you, not enslave you. True freedom comes when your happiness is not dependent on material things. A wise person respects money, manages it carefully, and uses it with purpose. They avoid unnecessary debt. They think long-term. They understand that financial discipline is a form of self-respect. Every dollar saved, invested, or spent wisely reflects the quality of your decisions. Wealth grows not through luck, but through patience, responsibility, and discipline. The fourth and most important force is your mind. Everything begins here. Your thoughts shape your beliefs. Your beliefs shape your actions. Your actions shape your future. Most battles are won or lost long before they appear. In the outside world, they are won or lost in the mind. Negative thinking creates fear. Fear creates hesitation. Hesitation creates missed opportunities. The Stoics knew that while you cannot control every event, you can control how you interpret it. 2 people can face the same challenge and experience completely different outcomes. One sees a disaster, the other sees a lesson. One gives up, the other grows stronger. The difference is not the challenge itself. The difference is the mindset. Imagine waking up each day, knowing that no insult can disturb your peace, no setback can break your spirit, and no obstacle can stop your progress. This is not a fantasy, it is the result of mental discipline. Every day offers an opportunity to strengthen your mind. Every challenge is a chance to practice resilience. Every difficulty is a test of character. Instead of asking why something happened to you, ask what it can teach you. Instead of focusing on what you lost, focus on what you can still do. This shift in thinking changes everything. Many people waste years trying to control things beyond their influence. They worry about other people's opinions. They obsess over the future. They regret the past. Yet none of these things can be changed in the present moment. The Stoics constantly reminded themselves to focus only on what they could control. Their effort, their attitude, their choices, their character. This simple principle creates enormous peace. The moment you stop fighting reality and start focusing on your response, you become stronger than most people. Self-discipline is not built overnight. It is built through small decisions repeated every day. Choosing patience instead of anger. Choosing action instead of excuses. Choosing growth instead of comfort. These choices may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time they create extraordinary results. Every disciplined action is a vote for the person you want to become. Every time you choose what is right over what is easy, your character becomes stronger. Think about the strongest people you admire. They are not strong because life was easy for them. They are strong because they learned to master themselves. Despite difficulties, they faced challenges, disappointments, failures, and uncertainty, yet they continued moving forward. They understood that strength is not the absence of struggle. Strength is the ability to remain steady during struggle. The journey to mastery begins with awareness. Pay attention to your words. Observe your emotions, manage your money wisely, guard your thoughts carefully. These 4 areas influence almost every part of your life. When they are out of control, life becomes chaotic. When they are mastered, life becomes purposeful. Remember, the goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. Even the greatest Stoics were not perfect. They simply committed themselves to continuous improvement. Every day they tried to become a little wiser, a little calmer, a little stronger, and a little more disciplined than the day before. That same opportunity exists for you right now. Your mouth shapes your relationships. Your mood shapes your actions. Your money shapes your freedom. Your mind shapes your destiny. Master these 4 forces, and you will gain something far more valuable than wealth. Status or recognition. You will gain control over yourself. And once you truly control yourself, very little in this world can control you. Percent of people never master these 4 powerful M's: mouth, mood, money, and mind. Learn the ancient Stoic principles that can help you. Take control of your thoughts. Eliminate distractions and create a life of discipline. Success and inner peace. Look around and you will notice something surprising. Most people are not defeated by a lack of opportunity. They are defeated by a lack of self-mastery. They know what they should do, but they do not do it. They know what habits are harming them, yet they continue repeating them. They dream about success, but their daily actions lead them somewhere else. This is why the ancient Stoics placed so much importance on controlling yourself before trying to control anything else. According to Stoic wisdom, a person who cannot control their own behavior will always struggle to control their future. Real strength is not found in physical power, social status, or wealth. Real strength comes from discipline. It comes from the ability to remain calm when others panic, focused when others become distracted, and determined when others give up. The first M is mouth. Your words have more power than you realize. Every day people damage relationships, create unnecessary conflicts, and lose opportunities simply because they speak without thinking. The Stoics believed that wisdom often begins with silence. They understood that not every opinion deserves a response, and not every argument deserves your attention. Many people speak from emotion rather than reason. When they are angry, they attack. When they are frustrated, they complain. When they are insecure, they criticize others. Yet every careless word leaves consequences behind. A disciplined person chooses their words carefully. They listen more than they speak. They focus on understanding rather than winning arguments. They know that self-control is revealed not when everything is easy, but when emotions are running high. Imagine how much stress would disappear from your life if you simply paused before speaking. One moment of reflection can prevent hours of regret. Mastering your mouth is not about saying less. It is about saying what matters. The second M is mood. Most people are controlled by their emotions without even realizing it. They feel motivated one day and unstoppable the next. They feel discouraged and suddenly stop pursuing their goals. Their actions rise and fall with their feelings. The Stoics warned against living this way. They believed that emotions are natural, but they should never become your master. If you only work when you feel motivated, you will rarely accomplish anything meaningful. If you only move forward when conditions are perfect, you will spend most of your life standing still. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. It means staying committed to your goals. Regardless of temporary emotions, feelings come and go like weather. Some days will be bright and others will be stormy, but your purpose should remain constant. The people who achieve extraordinary results are not always the most talented. They are often the most consistent. They understand that success is built on daily actions, not temporary motivation. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you become stronger than your previous self. The third M is money. Few things reveal a person's discipline more clearly than how they manage money. Many individuals spend years chasing financial success, while ignoring the habits that create it. They focus on earning more, but never learn how to manage what they already have. The Stoics viewed money as a tool, not a source of identity. They understood that wealth can improve life, but it cannot replace character. A person with financial discipline thinks before spending. They avoid making decisions based on impulse. They understand the difference between needs and wants. Many people become trapped because they spend money trying to impress others. They buy things they cannot afford to gain approval from people who do not truly matter. This creates stress, anxiety, and dependency. True financial freedom begins when you stop seeking validation through possessions. It begins when you develop patience instead of chasing quick rewards. You focus on long-term stability. Instead of reacting emotionally, you make thoughtful decisions. Money grows through discipline just as muscles grow through training. Small choices repeated consistently create remarkable results over time. Every wise financial decision strengthens your future. Every careless one weakens it. The fourth and most important M is mind. Everything begins in the mind. Before every achievement, there is a thought. Before every failure, there is often a belief that something is impossible. Your mind is either your greatest ally or your greatest enemy. Most people spend far too much time worrying about things they cannot control. They worry about what others think. They worry about events that may never happen. They replay mistakes from the past and imagine disasters in the future. The Stoics taught a simple but life-changing principle. Focus only on what you can control. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control other people. You cannot control every outcome. But you can control your response. This idea sounds simple, yet it is incredibly powerful. The moment you stop wasting energy on things beyond your influence, you gain more energy for the things that truly matter. Your attention becomes sharper. Your decisions become clearer. Your stress begins to fade. A disciplined mind refuses to be controlled by fear. It does not deny challenges, but it refuses to surrender to them. When difficulties appear, it searches for solutions. When obstacles arise, it looks for opportunities to grow stronger. Think about the strongest people in history. They all faced hardship. They experienced failure, rejection, uncertainty, and loss. Yet they continued moving forward. Because they understood a truth that many people never learn. Circumstances do not define you. Your response to circumstances defines you. Every challenge contains a lesson. Every setback contains an opportunity for growth. Every difficult moment is a chance to strengthen your character. This is why Stoicism remains relevant thousands of years after it was first taught. Human nature has not changed. People still struggle with fear, anger, distraction, and uncertainty. The solutions remain remarkably similar. Mastering your mouth helps you build respect. Mastering your mood helps you stay consistent. Mastering your money helps you create freedom. Mastering your mind helps you overcome anything. Life places in your path. The journey will not always be easy. There will be days when discipline feels difficult. There will be moments when emotions try to take control. There will be temptations that promise comfort at the cost of progress. But every time you choose discipline, you strengthen your character. Remember that greatness is rarely achieved through dramatic actions. It is achieved through small choices repeated every day. A few extra minutes of focus, a little more patience, a little more self-control, a little more responsibility. Over time, these small victories create a powerful transformation. The person you become tomorrow is determined by the decisions you make today. Guard your words, control your emotions. Respect your money, strengthen your mind. Do this consistently, and you will develop a level of discipline that most people never achieve. And when you finally master these four powerful M's: mouth, mood, money, and mind, you will discover something extraordinary. The world around you may not change overnight, but the way you experience it will. You will become calmer, stronger, wiser, and more resilient. You will stop being controlled by circumstances and start controlling your response to them. That is the true path to freedom, success, and inner peace.